Hello everybody and welcome back to my workshop. So in the previous video we actually saw how to print the templates and now we're ready to get some work done. And in today's video we are going to talk about scoring. So these are all the tools you could use to score your pieces. First you need a ruler. And here we have the bone folder, one of the most commonly used tools to score that you can find in any craft or hobby store. After that we have a knife. Here is one of the tools I like to use the most. It's essentially just a piece of blunt metal. Otherwise you can use a dotting tool that has a metal ballpoint at the end. And here you have a custom tool that I made using an old pen and a paper clip at the end. And finally you might need a cutter. So how does it work? Well, you're gonna need your templates. Some people like to cut all the pieces before they score, but I like to do it the other way around because I think it's much easier to manipulate and work with a single sheet of paper that you can turn around instead of having to take all of the single pieces and having to turn them individually. Now all you have to do is to use your ruler and your tool to score every dashed lines and dotted lines on the templates. If you're working with thick paper, on every dotted lines with the black circle in the middle, you can actually use a cutter instead of your scoring tool. But you have to be really careful here. What you're going to do is that you are actually going to score the piece with the blade using a very slight pressure. Just like that. So this way you're actually scoring the line and not cutting through. Using a blade on all the dotted lines will help you later when we are going to fold the pieces. Remember, just go very easy with that blade. Otherwise you might cut through your piece and you don't want that. So if you did cut up through your piece, there's an easy way to fix that. And that's by using a piece of tape. All you have to do is to take a little bit of tape, put it on one side like this, stick the other side like that, and then cut out the excess tape. The downside of doing that is that your piece is going to be pretty fragile on this line because it was cut, and from the other way you might actually see the line that was cut. So another solution would be to actually reprint and redo the whole piece. And don't forget, if you're working with some thin paper, only use your regular tool for scoring. Otherwise, if you use a blade, you are definitely going to cut through the paper. Anyway, now that everything's been scored, we can move on to the next step. And in the next video, we are going to cut the pieces.